Welcome, guys, to the LDM Show in New York City, and we're here at Fleet Week. And again, like I always say, see something, say something, always be safe. I like to start my show off like that all the time. But today is basically, I'm not the celebrity. These guys are celebrities today. And we have, what do we call this here? I just see it like a helicopter.
This is the V-22 Osprey. It's a plane that is used for transport of troops and resupply. Also, it can be used for med evacuation. It can be in airplane mode as well as helicopter mode. Take off vertically and horizontally. Yeah.
Wow. And how fast does this thing go?
It could go as fast as 300 miles per hour or 280 knots.
I was just going to say like 300 knots. Wow. And this is amazing. Like today, you guys, thank you for serving, first of all. But you guys are like here. And the message that I get from Fleet Week is you're safe, you're okay, but also to give the little kids a shot to think of what they can be. What you think?
Yeah, I think Fleet Week is very important. It makes me feel good that I feel so appreciated for all the hours I put in this aircraft. Not only me, but all the Marines. They put a lot of time and effort to make sure the country is safe. And not only that, but I want you guys to understand that we're always ready. We're always ready, and we're here in continental United States, and we, not only the Marines, but the Army, Air Force, Coast Guard, Navy, we are ready to deploy at any given time, like that.
Wow, and today is Memorial Day, so I want to say, to the people that, my grandfather, rest in peace, who served, my father who served, people like this who served, generations who's going to be serving. Remember who kept us here safe and who got me on this TV show to be safe, that I can just walk around. So this is the main thing that I like about the military and the police and everyone else that come around. So are you going to retire from the military, or?
Yes, my plan is I want to stay here as long as they can have me. Yeah, they have to kick me out, basically.
So you want to go? Can we go inside now, or? Well, you can go inside and we'll see what we're doing here. Again, this is Fleet Week, and this is the inside exclusively from the ship itself.
Let's see. This is not like 1982.
Don't worry, sir. I got that.
You got it. Say cheese.
Look at me.
Ready? Say three, say go round, okay?
He's got me, he's guilty of loving me in the first degree. I wanna give him.
Yes, I was deployed in 2010 in Afghanistan, and that's where I met my wife. Then again, in 2012, we deployed again. That's where we got engaged over there. So I didn't tell you that part. We got engaged, and then she finally got out of the Marine Corps, but we got married, and now we hopefully live forever since we went to war and back, right?
Wow, so the military gave you self-esteem, a courage, a wife.
Yeah, it gave me everything I can, and I'm sure that by the time I get out of the United States Marine Corps, all the tools that the United States Marine Corps gave me, I'm sure I'm gonna live a great life, find a great job, and have everything I could.
Can we get a salute for the United States there?
Yes, here you go.
And that's what it's all about here on Fleet Week. This is the LDM Show. Great stories, great families going in. Keep it up. Hey, welcome back to the LDM Show. It's Fleet Week again, and we're here behind it was a transporter, correct?
It is an amphibious assault vehicle.
Just the name alone got me scared. Assault vehicle, like wow. So
AAV for short.
And where you guys normally use stuff like this?
We can use this whenever we are deploying Marines to the shore. What we do is we will put these on the LCACs or the hovercrafts and send them in closer to shore.
Sure. And I noticed like the tracks you guys got here. What happens? They get a flat? Or what happens when? Did they get anything damaged? Or what will you do on the road?
That's a very good question. I'm not a Marine, so I wouldn't know exactly. I'm more familiar with the ship aspect of it, of the operation.
Wow, and these are like very, very high. How many guys fit in there?
I heard someone say 16 crew, or 16 actual Marines, and then 3 crew. 1 gunner, 1 driver, and another machinist.
Wow.
In case something does break.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case.
And I guess and you guys just bring them into the ships and take care of them and stuff like that?
Yes, sir. As an LPD, our main job is to make sure that the Marines complete their mission. If you've noticed, our ship is a lot of empty space just so that we can carry all the Marines' vehicles and their tools in which they use.
And question I'm going to ask every Marine. Okay. You're going to retire from here? What do you want to do? And, what's your aspects of that you want to get out of being in the Army? In the
Navy. In the Navy. As of right now, my goal is to make first class petty officer, and then after that, I want to try to go JAG officer for the Navy. Wow. A lot of great benefits that are offered that are available to those who actually want to do something, and I'm going to make the best of it as much as I can.
There we go, and thank you for serving.
Thank you, sir.
You know,
It's a pleasure.
We'll be back. We're going to talk to more Marines, Navy, Army if we get to see some of them, but I want to see the aspects of why people enter the Army, and that was one of the good reasons. They got a lot of benefits, a lot of things, and they keep us safe. So that's like the top on my list. Everything else okay, but top of my list, y'all keep us safe. And that's a good thing. We're going to be right back. A short commercial break, but when we come back, maybe I'll be inside one of these tanks, one of these episodes. I guess you got to keep on watching to find out. This is the LDM, and I'm Charles Alomar. New York City is Fleet Week, and I'm having a lot of fun here, learning so much from the guys here in the Navies and everything. And we have someone that drives the hovercraft and all that, right? What do you actually call something like that?
You're actually called a craft master. You would be the pilot in essence of the hovercraft.
Wow. And you bring them into the ship and stuff like that. Tell me a little bit about it, like something that you could say,
Right. The LCAC is an amphibious high-speed craft that delivers cargo, troops, weapon systems, and things like that from ship to shore and shore to ship at a high rate of speed. What makes us different from old-style or more conventional landing craft is that we can cross 70% of the world's coastlines, whereas a traditional LC or LCM might be inhibited by things like a reef or a sandbar or something like that. We can seamlessly transition from sea to land.
Wow. In one shot, basically, just from here. And I've seen that the guys you had like in pieces. Is that like something that they do here? Like I seen the propeller on the one side. Right. Is that part of the whole system that you guys have to do?
Yes, the craft's actually driven by 2 propellers. They're ducted propellers. Those are powered by 4 gas turbine engines, basically jet engines. Those engines as well power our lift fans, which provide the air under the craft to lift the craft on a cushion. And then the propellers would push us forward, and we'd actually control the direction of the craft using the bow thrusters, which you see up in the forward part of the boat, the big gray shrouds.
And this Fleet Week, what do you get out of being here for the Fleet Week, and what does being in the military that's done for you?
Well, I've been in for 27 years, and I was actually born in Washington Heights. So it was good for me to come back home, good for me to see my home city, good to come back and see all the great people in New York. They've extended us some great hospitality. They treated us very well. And it's just a good time to show our appreciation to them for supporting us and showing them the equipment we use, the people that operate the equipment, and just a real good chance to interact with the people in the city and give back and see those that support us.
Wow. And I thank you again for supporting us and keeping us safe. And how many guys take to drive one of these?
Well, we actually have 1 craft master, but we have a 5-person crew. We have the craft master, the engineer, the navigator, a load master, and then a deck mech. So it's a total of 5 that we have to actually run the craft.
It has to be 1 person, 5, and you have to act like 1 person to consider.
We have a lot of crew coordination. We work very closely together. We train together often, so we become very proficient at our jobs.
Well, keep it up. Like that. Again, we're in Fleet Week here, and we're inside a ship. It's like beautiful. The Navy did their job here by having us in here today And there's some things we might not be able to see, but we'll show you whatever we could show you. But again, the guys that keep us safe, it's like you don't know what it takes to do this show. We didn't know what it takes to run a big ship like this and all the different people that run it. And you guys do an amazing job. I got like a higher respect for you guys more being here today. So
thank you very much. It's a pleasure to serve, and you all are the reason why we do what we do every day. So thanks.
Again, this is Fleet Week, and it's been amazing. I'm meeting a lot of amazing people that have been serving for, like him, 26 years and somewhat. Well, hopefully we're going to find someone that's been here 30 to 40 years, maybe. We never know. We never know here in Fleet Week. But so far, 26, he's winning. All right, I'm Charles Alamo. This is the LDM Show. This is Fleet Week. And again, thank you for the Navy for having us here, but we'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Araya.
And I'm Selena.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
And when I grow up, I want to be a nurse.
Did you know that individuals who drive while sending or reading text messages are 23% more likely to be involved in a car crash more than other drivers?
Also, a car crash is typical, happens within an average of 3 seconds after a driver is distracted.
The United States Department of Transportation notes that cell phones are involved in 1.6 million auto crashes in a year.
That causes 500,000 injuries and takes 6,000 lives.
On February 19, 2011, Ashley Jones Davis was killed in a horrific car accident. She was texting and driving when she left the center lane and drove head into a box truck. But she stopped short, writing in her final message, "I can't discuss this right now. Facebooking and driving is not safe." Because of this, a new law was made.
We have families that will miss us.
We also have futures.
There is no text that cannot wait until later.
So let's take this pledge and say no to texting and driving.
Together we can spread the word
and save a life. Don't text and drive.
Hey, welcome. This is great. We're in the cafeteria right now, and this is where a lot of the people just sit and eat and have fun and forget about, everything else, right? So how many people at one time wind up eating it?
Probably around 200, and they all cycle through, eat, grab their stuff, and go. So it's like a constant people moving here because they have to get through 1,200 people, so it has to be really quick.
That's cool because I noticed they got Pepsi, so it's good. It's good to go. I can be in this ship then. So you guys, like you said, you have different times to eat, correct?
Yes, it's usually for lunch 2 hours. Dinner is another 2 hours, and breakfast is 2 hours. So it's constantly moving. Once they're done with dinner, they're prepping for breakfast already. So it's nonstop movement here.
Wow. So basically, the chefs and all, they stay in there.
Yes, they work a rotation, usually 12-hour rotations.
So it's Fleet Week, and we're where a lot of the tourists can't go, but we're going to see a couple of stuff. Some of the stuff we couldn't show, so we didn't film it. But they got a lot of things here. It's like a normal house, a little town, basically, to keep y'all guys comfortable. But I heard you're from Brooklyn, huh?
Brooklyn, New York. That's right, Bensonhurst.
Oh, wow. So we got a New York person, and we're closing with a show with another New York person too. So it's good to be home, huh?
Yeah, it's my first time. I've been in the Navy for 10 years, and this is my first Fleet Week in New York. So I've been all the way going around. So it's pretty exciting.
Call the family. Hey, hurry up, I'm on.
Yeah, that's all. That's why I've been with the family the whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's good to serve, and then you're going back again.
Yes, it's first time, so I'm happy for it. Good experience.
And you're going to be retiring from the Navy?
Yes, I got 10 more years and I'm done. So
you say you probably stay a little bit longer?
A little bit longer. I'm halfway there. So
that's not bad. See, another person that wants to retire from the Navy, so that's pretty cool. And it's you got what, 10 more years? You said.
10 more years.
Then what you going to do?
Go to Florida and lay back.
Lay back. It's ironic that you guys are in the water half of your life, and you want to go to a place where there's water.
You gotta get used to it, yeah.
Which is cool. It's good though. But again, it's Fleet Week, and we're having a lot of fun here, seeing the back door of the ships and some of the stuff. We've seen some of the doctors where they operate. We didn't want to put that there. We want to make sure that some of the stuff stays secret. We don't want this going out everywhere. So, but in other words, this is Fleet Week. We have a lot of the Navies from New York coming home for the first time, which is great, seeing their family members. So when we come back, we're going to see a little bit more of the ship. We're going to see a couple more tanks, and I'm going to check out one of those masts that they had outside. So it's a lot more to see when we come around. Hello. Thank you for coming to our page and watching our short video. We at the LDM Show enjoy bringing you events, stories, performances, and news that are going on in the community that many people are not aware of, giving them opportunity to showcase their talent, network, and build awareness. We also have a volunteer learning program that gives future media hopefuls a chance to learn the business so that they can take it out there and do it on their own. This all has been a great adventure of ours. A lot of amazing things have happened to our show ever since the first day we aired, and this all happened because of your support. We are now ready to take it to the next level by airing in several community channels. As amazing as it might sound, being on a community channel, wow, it demands us to upgrade our equipment, such as wide-angle cameras, broadcasting systems, Wi-Fi, body mics, and much more. For this reason, we need your help. We are asking for you to donate to help us reach wider audience and create a community awareness. Help us make this dream a reality. Also ask how can you help by buying advertising space on our show or our website. Again, thank you for your support. With your help, we can reach and create a better community awareness. Again, thank you, and keep on watching the LDM Show. All right, can I get a word with you real quick? How it feels to be here today at Fleet Week?
Great.
Yeah, this your first time ever in Fleet Week here?
No, second or third time.
Second time or third? So, wow, you really like it. So you get to bond with the Marines and the Navy and all?
Yeah, it's a fellow military, so I'm a vet. And thank you. Right.
And how long have you been in the service?
10 years. Yep.
And what you like about the Fleet Week?
It gives us a chance to show off all our weapons and what we do as Marines.
And this is a big gun there. You guys actually fire these? Are these sniper rifles?
This is a M240 Bravo machine gun. It's a fully automatic, shoots 7.62 belt-fed machine gun.
Wow, this is crazy. Let me see if I can carry one of these real quick here. You mind holding the mic for me? Real quick? Itself is heavy.
Yeah.
I'll be back. So, wow. And these guys, And how long does it take, like, to train to shoot some of these things?
The machine gunners go to school for about 2 months to learn how to operate one of these weapons.
Oh, I thought it was 2 months just to learn how to carry it, because that thing is heavy.
It's pretty heavy.
Right. And how long have you been in the service?
I've been in for about 2.5 years.
Retiring from the service, or?
I haven't decided if I'm going to re-enlist or not.
Okay.
But
I would thank you for serving, though. Well, again, this is part of the Fleet Week. You get to have guns like that and say, I'll be back and stuff like that from the Army. We've got to carry our things. But if you can see the amazing things that people come to see, and they come to be part of Fleet Week, be part of bazookas showing their safeties. And you can see even the youngsters come and carry. We're going to try to get in here, try to see the bazookas if we could, if possible. It looks like a bazooka. But we'll find out more here. Well, I was over there photo bombing somebody's photos there, but LDM and their shot on Fleet Week. Real quick, what's the name of the?
This is small, sir.
Wow. And how long would it take for you to learn how to train to do something like that?
Marines that train to do this go to training for 2 months.
Or is it the same as the other pistols and stuff?
Yeah, yes, sir. It's SOI training where most of them go.
And how long have you been in service?
I've been in for 2.5 years.
What did you like about being in part of the service?
I don't know. I like everything, sir. Like, I grew up. I wanted to be a Marine since I was like 8. So.
Wow. So you're a diehard Marine.
Yes, sir.
Wow. What's about Fleet Week that you like about it?
I've never been to New York City, so it's awesome coming. Yes, sir. Yeah. I think so.
Not sure. He just knows it's New York. And what you like about Fleet Week?
No. I'm seeing all the guns, holding the guns, going into the tanks, the vehicles. Yeah, that's awesome.
You get to learn more respect about what they do.
Of course, I've always had respect for them. Yeah.
And again, it's just amazing how to be here close to you guys. And I thank you for serving and being here today on Fleet Week. And hopefully you can get to see, some of the sights in New York.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Again, this is lovely to be seeing the Navy, the Marines in this Fleet Week, and seeing people like this, just to be having the respect for the Navy and the Marines here today is what is all about Fleet Week. And carrying that big gun, now I got the muscles, hey, you're looking for somebody to do a photo shoot. This is the LDM.
As mighty armies clash in a struggle for total domination, the scales can be tipped by one man who has the courage to confront his fate and make a choice that will decide the fate of the world.
You guys put a lot of smoke in today. Wow. But anyway, we expecting a real superhero? I don't think so. The real life superheroes are the ones that are helping out in their community today. And the LDM Show will be there to bring you the events and stories to life. Do you know a real superhero? Let us know. But for now, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Also visit our websites for photos, videos, and updates. But until the meantime, hey, I gotta be out of here.
He's got me, he's guilty of loving me in the first degree. I wanna give him all I've got.
All right, we sorry to stop you like this and got you, but we just seen the hat, so we figured, you've been serving.
Vietnam vet, 2 tours.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am blessed and honored to be in your circle right now.
It's unique because in those 2 tours, I earned the combat action ribbon 54 times. So 54 times people were trying to kill us or we were trying to kill them.
Wow, that is amazing. And being here today on Fleet Week, does it bring back memories or happiness and stuff, or what do you get from it?
Yeah, it does. We weren't involved in the Marines. We were strictly, I was on a destroyer, but we supported the Marines. And we also had the New Jersey. We operated with the New Jersey for a while. And a lot of memories are behind the aircraft carrier, praying that no pilot would go in. And the ones that did go in, we never recovered anybody. And then every night we would go and shoot. And I was getting about 2 hours sleep a day for weeks. So my health fell apart, just the stress.
But overall, it was something amazing.
I had 55 guys that worked for me. I had a nuclear weapon I was responsible for. I was a division officer. I was the general quarters officer of the deck. I was one of 4 regular officers of the deck. So it was a tremendous amount of responsibility on a 25-year-old young man.
Wow.
Where else can you get that? So the employers, they wanted the leadership. They wanted the experience dealing with people, dealing with civilians. They wanted all that stuff. And so I was a nice package.
Wow, it's just amazing. Like, you guys, you've seen this on TV and having fun, thinking I'm having fun, but I'm just like amazed just to be in the little circle. I don't even know if I'm supposed to get your air right now, but it's just amazing how you guys started off the trend of protecting us, and you guys had the hardest times, I think, because of the way.
Extremely difficult, very, very high stress. I remember one of my guys came into the magazine, the nuclear weapons magazine, with a cigarette. It set off the sprinklers, and the nuclear weapon is triggered by water. So my first class ripped off his shirt, threw it over the warhead, and stopped the water. I gave him a commendation.
Wow, savior inside the thing. But it is great to see you here today on Fleet Week, and I give my hats off, and I bless all of you guys for doing what you did for us, for guys like us, myself, that can have freedom of speech and things like that. Y'all fought for all that, and I want to thank you.
Realize what we went through, I mean, a little bit, but, when I graduated from Vanderbilt, and my mother followed us around with a cloth to wipe the spit off my uniform. Because as I walked through, people would spit on me. They called me a baby killer, a rapist, a murderer. I was 22 years old.
Yeah, see, and that's what the good thing I like about Fleet Week, because it's showing the things that you do not know of, and you're just listening to, not trying to say the news. That's why I left them. But but the reason why, to give us closure and to be closer to you guys, and then family can get to see, friends.
This is my daughter. I brought her along. I wanted my grandson to come too, but he wasn't able to.
How it feels to be here today and you're seeing your dad enjoying himself here?
Oh, it's I came out just for him because I know how much it would mean to him, and I'm grateful and honored to have a father that was able to serve our country and give me the freedom that I have today.
That's what I said. And again, thank you. And for all the other guys, I want to thank you again. We're almost at the end of our show, but right now it's just like very, very touching to be next to him. And it's amazing how they fought for us. So remember that when you're thinking wrong. This is the LDM.
She's so fake. She's such a slut. You can see the layers on her face. Look at her chicken legs. Oh my god. How short is that skirt? I can't believe she'd even put that on. Is that her dress? It's not even on her hardly. It's not even covering her up. It's actually disgusting. Oh my god. How can she do her hair like that? I don't even know how this girl has friends. I saw her talking to Holden the other day. Who does she think she is? I bet she slept with the whole football team. She's not even pretty. She's gained so much weight. She looks like a cow. Such a good idea. Watch this. You're good. Oh my god, that's so funny. You gotta post that. I got an idea past this. Oh my god.
Hey, welcome back to Fleet Week, and we're having a lot of fun here today. I had to stop here today to see was Gary Ward. How are we doing today?
Very good. How about you?
What do you like about the Fleet Week today?
New York City just opens their arms and treats us amazing.
It does. But the amazing thing is here, I don't know if you guys can see that, it was handmade by a school, and it states, "Thank you for your service," from Angela and Sansom Delago. I don't want to say the wrong name. And I don't want to tell you the address, but it's from Brooklyn and it's from a school here. What it feels like when someone can just send something like
It's nice. When young children are taught about service and the importance of saying thank you, it's a wonderful thing. And you just love when kids do that.
And the amazing part about it is that they did it handmade. So it's like they put the love in.
It's genuine. Yep, yeah.
So another thing here you guys got are these the glasses.
Rapid transition lenses, and these were developed by Office of Naval Research in response to a request from a Navy SEAL, retired Navy SEAL. And going from a light environment into a dark environment, they needed glasses that would change automatically and very quickly. So these are battery powered with a sensor, and they change in less than half a second, as opposed to transition lenses, which can take 5 seconds.
I seen it, like the gentleman on our side was telling me how the helmets work. We were talking about the helmets, how it has the night vision from one eye, and I learned a lot because I didn't understand why they had the one eye. And can you explain it real quick, or you explain it to me?
No, I'd say that's just so that you can see with one eye through the night vision goggle, and the other eye you're able to see what's going on close up. So you have one eye adjusted for each of the situations that you're dealing with.
And again, this is Fleet Week, and we have a lot of the people coming and seeing, visiting. We have the youngsters here. Say hi. Do you like the armies and the navies and everybody here today?
Say yes. Yes. Like the army. And
What you like about the Navy here?
they're very strong.
Very
They
strong.
protect us. They protect us.
Protect us.
Yeah.
And that's good. You know, the youngsters like being part of the Navy here today, and it's amazing. We have one more commercial break, and then we have to go. But this is the LDM Show, and we're having a lot of fun here at Navy Week. And remember, be sensitive and be nice. We'll be right back.
He's guilty of loving me in the first degree. I wanna give him all I've got. He's got me. He's guilty of loving me in the first degree.
Hey, welcome back to the LDM Show, and we're here at Fleet Week, and we just bumped into someone that was actually on this ship. Your name real quick?
William Rogers.
Your rank?
OS2, second class, E5.
Wow. And how it feels to be back on the ship?
Brings back good memories. Yep.
What was like one of your top memory fun things that happened here?
There were a lot.
Oh, you were on the ship too?
I met my wife in the Navy in boot camp, A school. Yeah.
Another person meeting that. What you see? This is what I was saying. Now you're gonna have everybody going to the Navy thinking they can get wives. So you actually met her here, and now you have two beautiful kids. Wow. Yeah. Hey. Hi. Future Navy?
Absolutely, Naval Academy.
Yeah, so how it felt like being part of the Navy, meeting your wife, having a family, you know, what else did it bring for you?
A sense of accomplishment, knowing that I was a part of a bigger picture than myself, just myself and my community. So.
How did it feel? Like I said, being on the ship, you feel like all these memories. But how does it feel more that you see a lot of the civilians coming and enjoying themselves and meeting guys like you?
I feel like I'm happy that I was able to protect all their freedoms at one point in time. To be able to come on the ship and do what they will, you know, I appreciate that.
You were saying? It's like, what about me? What about me? No, but again, thank you for serving and being part of here, and then coming back to your home, and actually you can get a quick clip of his wives to say hello and his kids there. So it was good that you guys are doing this, and y'all did it together, and you see the happiness in you guys' faces. So it's pretty good to be here. Yeah, thank you. Again, this is Fleet Week, and it says the stories you find out that on this show you never knew. You know, people meeting each other, having a family, coming back to their, places there where they were at. So it's fun, and I'm glad to meet you. I'm glad we bumped into you. Again, thank you for serving. Fleet Week.
It feels great to, show everybody the Navy and represent them in uniform and take selfies with them. You know, the public's been great.
Look here. He's sneaking off over there. He must be the sniper. So you guys, I'm glad you guys are here today and showing your support and doing your selfies. There was a selfie with a sailor. Hashtag remember selfie with a sailor today, and donating for the USO. How does it feel to be part of that?
It feels great. You know, the USO really supports the military wonderfully, and it's nice that TNT's donating dollars to them for every picture that they see on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. So it's nice.
Wow, TNT, it's something like, if you could just to sit and take a picture with with you guys are a blessing as it all. You know what I'm saying? It's just a good thing. And then USO donating the dollar is even bigger. You know. So remember, guys, take a picture with a sailor today for the whole week. But even when it's done and you got some photos left over, still hashtag them. Some of the sailors would like to see, what's going on and see their photos out there, become the bigger celebrity than you guys are. Because in our minds, you guys are the top celebrities, You guys, they help us out, from the reserves all the way up. You guys do your best. Yeah. So, again, thank you guys for being here today at Fleet Week. And, again, hashtag selfie with a sailor. Make sure that USO gets that dollar. And continue hashtagging all the pictures. Real quick, we want to make sure these guys here. Hi, you guys just took a selfie with the sailors? Hi, you just took a selfie with the sailors. How it feels to take a selfie with the sailors?
It feels amazing. These guys, and women sacrifice their lives every day for our freedoms. Today is a day to honor and memorialize those who unfortunately are not with us anymore, who made the ultimate sacrifice. And, I feel very honored to be amongst my fellow veterans, brothers and sisters. Today is to honor the dead, but also to honor those who are alive, who continue to preserve our freedoms that sometimes we take for granted.
And that is so true. That's well spoken. We take it for granted. And guys like yourself and everyone else, thank you for serving. But again, are you going to be hashtagging these
Correct. Yes. When I get home, obviously.
Yeah. Hashtag with a sailor. Make sure they get that $1 to the USO. They're going to be donating all the time. So what brings the joy Fleet Week here?
Well, I think it was a couple years ago, they didn't do it because of funding. Right. So this allows the communities to come out and honor our soldiers and stuff and get to look at the equipment and see how is it that these guys and girls are able to do their job on an ongoing basis to allow us to have our freedoms. There's still a lot of stuff that needs to be done here, especially in New York City, with affordable housing and services for veterans. So I'm hoping that de Blasio and other elected officials will not just honor us on days like today, but every day for all the sacrifices that everyone has done, and to not allow the people who have lost their lives to die in vain. There's a lot of people whose families are still suffering and they have invisible wounds, and we need to treat them well at the VA hospital and other institutions.
And that is good. I want to thank you for being a part. And remember, hashtag selfie with a sailor. Oh my God, and it's a beautiful day for selfies. So, you know what I'm saying? You took a nice selfie with grandma today, took a nice selfie. It's a beautiful day. So, make sure you take that selfie and hashtag it. If you don't got hashtags, find somebody with a phone with Twitter and make sure you hashtag it. So let's go. Hashtag, and look, come on. Look at that. You can't get more beautiful than that. You can't. This is the LDM Show. We'll be right back.
And I am Selena.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
And when I grow up, I want to be a nurse.
Did you know that individuals who drive while sending or reading text messages are 23% more likely to be involved in a car crash more than other drivers?
Also, a car crash is typical, happens within the average of 3 seconds after a driver is distracted.
The United States Department of Transportation notes that cell phones are involved in 1.6 million auto crashes in a year.
That causes 500,000 injuries and takes 6,000 lives.
On February 19th, 2011, Ashley Jones Davis was killed in a horrific car accident. She was texting and driving when she left the center lane and drove head into a box truck. But she stopped short, writing in her final message, "I can't discuss this right now. Facebooking and driving is not safe." Because of this, a new law was made.
We have families that will miss us.
We also have futures.
There is no text that cannot wait until later.
So let's take this pledge and say no to texting and driving.
Together we can spread the word
And save a life, don't text and drive.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is the LDM Show, and we're having a lot of fun here today at Fleet Week. But we had to stop here first because I've been learning a lot from Fleet Week and a lot from the Navy and the Marines and all. But I looked and I seen some tanks. I really didn't dawn on me that you guys have actually fire people on here today. You know.
He is a firefighter.
Wow. So we'll get the firefighter over here. Let's see. You were trying to sneak off the camera, sir. Yeah. How we doing today?
Doing all right. How about you?
Oh, pretty good. Learning a lot about you guys today, and it's amazing. Like I said, I didn't know you guys actually have firefighters on the ships and stuff like that. So tell me a little bit about what you guys do.
Our unit, we're not actually firefighters on the ship. We're a chemical, biological incident response force based in Maryland.
Yeah, it is. Super fancy words.
Yeah. So pretty much we operate in a chemically contaminated area. We respond, we're first responders. We have different jobs inside of our unit. We have technical rescue, which is what I'm a part of. They're firefighters specializing in rescue.
And then you have like this here with the gas mask, the axes and all that.
Yep, these guys are extract. These are infantrymen that pull bodies. Over here to the left, you have EOD with the bomb suit, explosive ordnance disposal. They go down range in a chemically contaminated area, and they can see what's wrong, the source, the leak, without putting an actual person downrange to put them in danger. So,
wow, that's like good to do, you know, without putting everyone in danger. And then I seen like some of those suits that you guys have and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the bomb suit, and those over there are the chemical suits hanging up on over there.
So they're basically all guys, different departments, but as one to enter stuff.
Correct. We're a unit. So everyone has their own specific job inside the unit, so we're split up by that. So.
And then I see you guys have all these equipments, and how hot can it be one of these equipments?
It is pretty hot. You can you try one on?
Oh, you know what? I'll try one real quick here. Let me see. I'm gonna try one real quick without to put on the mic for a minute.
It's about 45 pounds.
You guys are watching this. It's like, oh, that's why I'm in the news. I don't know how to put these things on. Wow, you guys don't see it from here, but these things are actually kind of heavy, and you guys have to wear these at a time, and then with these masks on. Shit. Yeah, you know what?
I wouldn't put it on just because for sanitary purposes. So. Just because a lot of people have been trying to put this on, and a lot of people have been touching it, and you know it's hot outside. People have been sweating. It just probably isn't the best thing to do.
But you guys, when you guys put these things on, how long have you trained for something like this?
Well, our initial training that we do is about 3 weeks. Everybody in the unit has to go through it, and then after we complete it, we're just consistently training. We have training ops that we do all the time, just so that we can keep our skills fresh. In case that we do get called to do something. We're ready to go.
And these are why these guys got all my respect and much more, because they carry something like this. Then they got to rescue someone, and you got to carry that person out as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you got to use that you got to pull that at the same time. And you know what? I can't even hardly move in these things, and you guys, I give it to you guys much respect. And this is what it's all about, Fleet Week, learning the respect of you guys at what you do and how you do it to protect us at the same time. So I give you heads up. You guys are amazing. Keep up the good work, and thank you for serving. But whoa, wow, I can fly. It is so light now. You guys keep up the good work. Again, this is Fleet Week, and we're learning a lot of things about everything they do, and that's why he's all buffed up right now, you know? I didn't want to get next to him because then I make him look small. Nah. But again, thank you for serving here today and showing us a lot about the equipment here. the bomb thing, 15 pounds just for the helmet alone. So it's a lot of things. And then we have a couple of things here. So right after the commercial break, I want to show you a little bit about some of the equipment, and then we're going to have to call it a wrap. We only have an hour show. So this is Charles, so we'll be right back.
Hello, thank you for coming to our page and watching our short video. We at the LDM Show enjoy bringing you events, stories, performances, and news that are going on in the community that many people are not aware of, giving them opportunity to showcase their talent, network, and build awareness. We also have a volunteer learning program that gives future media hopefuls a chance to learn the business so they can take it out there and do it on their own. This all has been a great adventure of ours. A lot of amazing things have happened to our show ever since the first day we aired, and this all happened because of your support. We are now ready to take it to the next level by airing in several community channels. As amazing as it might sound, being on a community channel, wow, it demands us to upgrade our equipment, such as wide-angle cameras, broadcasting systems, Wi-Fi, body mics, and much more. For this reason, we need your help. We are asking for you to donate to help us reach wider audience and create a community awareness. Help us make this dream a reality. Also ask how can you help by buying advertising space on our show or our website. Again, thank you for your support. With your help, we can reach and create a better community awareness. Again, thank you, and keep on watching the LDM Show.
And as I heard, 15 pounds per helmet. As soon as you said that, my neck hurt.
You want to hold it?
Oh, is it something like that tank?
There you go. Here's our helmet. It's the helmet off the bomb suit. It's about 15 pounds there. So that's,
wow.
That is what we're wearing on our head. The rest of the suit, is 81 pounds, so 96 altogether. This is our EOD-9 bomb suit. This is what we wear when we have to go down range and work on an explosive device. So, you know, hopefully we can use the robots before we get out there and have to use this suit. However, sometimes you do have to put this suit on, and it's going to give us a fighting chance. Now, it's not going to protect us against everything. We're by no means Superman. However, it's going to give us that chance so that you know, I still have a pulse when all is said and done. Yep. So.
And you also mentioned like the robots that you see here that go in.
Yep. This is our pack bot. Now, the robots are only limited by what we train to do. The robots, we train constantly to be able to dig up devices, take apart devices, move devices around so that we don't have to go down there. So these are absolutely our workhorses. These are our first go-to thing, and we're going to continue to use them for a very long time.
And it doesn't aspect the part of yourself, you know, like you know more than the robot itself.
Correct. The robot is not automated at all. The robot is completely controlled by what we input. So, like I said, it's only limited to what the EOD technician is capable of doing.
And besides your body temperature, you know, as your body is getting hot because you're getting closer to the bomb, how hot would it be in here?
I can tell you it's going to be really hot. I couldn't give you an exact number, but I tell you, you're not going to last more than, on a day like today, you're not going to last more than, 2 hours in this. 2 hours, I'm taking you out of the suit. Yep.
So, you know, you come out like 200, come out like 190. You lose a lot of power.
That is absolutely true. If I were in this suit today, I'd come out dripping wet. Dripping wet. Yep.
It's got a lot of protection, metals and stuff like that.
It's all Kevlar, just like your bulletproof vest. The helmet is hardened Kevlar, and we also have plating here in the front from the neck all the way down to the groin. Down here we have plates in the thighs, the knees, and the shins. So the front is our best protection. So we look kind of goofy when we're trying to, stay focused on, stay in front of it. We'll walk around side to side and stuff. But this is definitely the best level of protection that exists for having to go hands on a device.
Well, that is the best protection, but I think you guys are the top protection for us. So that is great. Again, this is Fleet Week. We're having a lot of fun here, learning about all the equipment, and you can see a lot of the people wanting to get pictures and everything. And again, I always got to say thank you for serving and thank you for protecting us.
It's a pleasure.
We're going to be right back for our last commercial break here, and then we're closing up. All right, this is Fleet Week here in New York City. And remember, always give your support to those who are protecting us, protecting me to be here to do a freedom of speech as well. So I'm glad you guys did this for us and continue doing it. You know, but are you going to be retiring from us?
Are you talking about retiring from the military? Eventually, I've got a few years to go.
So I always ask all the Navy and the Marines, what is it that you took from being part of the military?
The best thing I can tell you is every night I go to sleep with a feeling of satisfaction. I know that every day I get to do something to serve my nation, and with that, you know, that leads to an incredibly happy person. Inside, I'm the happiest person you'll ever meet because I have the best job on the planet, and I get to work with the best people on the planet.
Wow, and that's what it's all about here today in Fleet Week. Bomb specialists doing protecting us and everything. You got a heck of a hard job, I tell you. It's scary from as soon as you put your jacket on and as soon as you get there, you know. And no relief until you leave, right?
No, there isn't. No.
All right. Well, you take care. And thank you for protecting.
Anything else, please get on the boat, enjoy, look around. It'll be a great time. Thanks for having us in Manhattan.
Thank you. We'll be right.
As mighty armies clash in a struggle for total domination, the scales can be tipped by one man who has the courage to confront his fate and make a choice that will decide the fate of the world.
Guys put a lot of smoke in today. Wow. But anyway, we expecting a real superhero? I don't think so. The real life superheroes are the ones that are helping out in their community today. And the LDM Show will be there to bring you the events and stories to life. Do you know a real superhero? Let us know. But for now, follow us on Instagram and Twitter and like us on Facebook. Also visit our websites for photos, videos, and updates. But until the meantime, hey, I gotta be out of here.
Guys, we came to the end of our show today. We had a lovely time on the ship and meeting all the Navy guys, the Marines, and everyone else, civilians that came up to us and said they loved the part of being Fleet Week here and bringing it to New York. It's beautiful. And I can't bless the heavens enough to have a nice day like this, to enjoy everyone here that protected us so we can have the First Amendment of speech and everything else. And I had a close up today next to these guys and all the... Hey, wait a minute. Somebody playing here PlayStation? These guys have a lot of the equipment for the bomb specialists and everything, and we have... But I just want to bring a person, a civilian here today. And he was with me today, helping me out all day with everyone else. What is it part of being here today as in the Fleet Week?
Oh, it's an honor. It's an honor to be here. The meaning of Memorial Day is for the fallen comrades that never made it and gave us the freedoms that we have today. We wouldn't have any of this if it wasn't for them.
And I say that a lot. Like when I was talking to the other guys, like, I had a fight. I was like, oh, dust in my eye. You know, it's because the emotions that everyone has here today and being part of all this is a joy. And you guys, you know, bring me on the ship and we went around and we talked in commercial breaks, but you guys do a lot here and then you come and you help as a civilian. We met people that was on the Air Force One. I'm not going to say no names, but you know. She's a lovely person as well, and we had a lovely time with you guys. What is it part of Fleet Week more that brings out everything?
It just shows a little more about what the military is all about. People really don't know exactly what we do. So when they bring the equipment out here, they explain exactly what all this has vital roles in our mission. to keep peace around the world.
Yeah, 'cause we met the tankers, we met the front line, we met the IO teams and doctors and stuff like that. So guys, the Navy does a lot, and I learned a lot today about the Navies, and that commercial where they standing there, the few, the proud, the Navy, the Marines, the Army, and all of these guys. You guys, hats off to the reserves, to everyone. You guys do a lot, the retired, and we met, two veterans today?
We met 2 veterans, that's right.
We seen a lot, but we met 2, and it's amazing. And I'm glad that you came today and showed me around, and glad that you can end the show with me. Again, we're here in New York City, guys, Fleet Week. Hopefully we see you again next year, and much more amazing. If you don't know about the Army, you don't know what they, and the Navies, and the Marines, and the resource, these guys, when you see them, the whole military family is a grateful thing. And I'm glad that the Navy allowed us to be here today. I can salute to every single one of them for doing the job, from the cook all the way to the captain of the ships, all the way to the everyone has a part. So your thing of taking out from the today's Fleet Week would be what?
I learned a lot about the Navy.
And that's what I did. I learned a lot about the Navy. My family is from the Army and the Marines, and I learned so much and so grateful for the Navy more and more today than I ever did in my life. And for them to be out in the sea for years, and so without their family, that's very, very strong.
And I mentioned earlier that I have a son that's in the Navy. He's on the USS Buffalo station in Honolulu, and prayers for you. I miss him a lot.
I want to thank all of you Navy guys. When you're up in sea and you're looking out there in that ocean, know that us here appreciate you. This is the LDM Show. We're at the end of Fleet Week. We see you next year here at Fleet Week. Remember, more videos, subscribe to our website, theldmshow.com. Hey, you've been watching the LDM Show? Let us know what you think about this episode. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We value your opinion. So